In the 5 years of the SBHL, the Columbus Cottonmouths have never cleared the bench for a fight. And they were looking for something fun to do together as a family. Spring training is just a few weeks away, and Colby Rasmus is one of the top prospects for the St. Louis Cardinals. This is the best start Auburn has had in 20 years, and this week they'll be rolling out the welcome mat. And they're going to teach me the art of how they keep the balls nice, dry, and clean for tonight's game. Now, these teams are very similar in the fact that they got hot late in the season. Now, here are some of my keys to tonight's game. First key is a hot start. When students are lining up hours before to get a good seat, it's expected to be a loud and rowdy home court, so it is crucial that Auburn can come out flying and take advantage of that. Secondly, perimeter shooting. All season, Auburn's size has been a factor, so tonight is no different. Going up against a very big and physical Baylor team, those undersized Tigers must hit perimeter shots because it'll be tough to get points in the paint. So they need to be able to score wherever they can on the court. And finally, fouls. Auburn cannot afford to get into foul trouble. The big man under the basket, Corvatney Barber, needs to be on the court as much as possible. It would really hurt Auburn to have him riding the bench if he gets in foul trouble. Now, those are just some of my key points for tonight's game to what should be a very tough and scrappy game between Auburn and Baylor. Now, we will have more with coaches and players tonight at News Leader 9 at 6, clinching second place in the SBHL and home ice advantage for the playoffs. Now, the SBHL playoffs are the best-of-5 series, so the second-place Snakes will host third-place Fayetteville Fire Ants.
How's your bracket looking, Bethany?
My bracket's not so hot. I, for some odd reason, had Wake going a lot farther than they did, so but I'm cheering on Memphis, so hopefully the Memphis Tigers will pull through for me.
All right.
Marion Middle School applied for a grant from DNR 7 years ago to begin an archery program, but they never dreamed it would become this popular. The 25 students who make up the Eagle Archery Squad all have different reasons for their draw to the sport.
It's not like any of the other normal sports, so it's not all about athletic ability.
It's a new experience. I've always been attracted to shooting bows and stuff because, as you can see, I'm country and I like to do stuff like that.
Archery is not your traditional team sport. It's not about running or dribbling or hitting. Well, except the bullseye, of course. It's about focus and concentration.
Archery opens up to absolutely every student, and whereas they may not find the exact success that they need in the classroom, they may come here and find success, and that may motivate them to improve everything else.
Marion Middle School is one of the first archery programs in the state of Georgia, and they've won 2 state titles since. Coach McCorkle has been most impressed with the popularity of the sport.
The amount of students that are interested in it and come out every year to try out for it. We're a small population, but every year probably a third of this population comes out to try out.
The Eagles travel to Perry today for the state meet where they're looking to claim their 3rd straight championship. 7th grader Hunter Waller has been on the team for 3 years and has his own secret to success.
I just keep chewing while I'm shooting. I think I'm going to have to focus, keep my gum, because I shoot better with my gum.
Let's just hope that gum doesn't get in the way of pulling back the bow and hitting a bullseye or two. In Buena Vista, Bethany Colbert, WTVM Sports Leader 9. I got a bullseye. Confidence can be defined as belief in yourself and your abilities. Confidence is traveling to Knoxville and beating the #1 team in the league. Confidence is coming back home and beating the Richmond Renegades the next 2 nights. Confidence is scoring 15 goals in 3 games and picking up all 6 points in the league standings. There is no doubt that the now 3rd-place Columbus Cottonmouths are confident.
We got a very offensive-minded hockey team, and we've had trouble scoring pretty much all year long. And I think right now, the way the guys are playing, and they're just playing with confidence, and they're doing the little things they need to put themselves in a position to score.
We're playing with a lot of confidence. We're going out and we're actually believing in ourselves, and we're believing that we could beat these teams.
In a league where only 5 points separate the 2nd place and 6th place team, every game down the stretch is crucial in scoring yourself a spot in the playoffs.
This is 2 years in a row where it's like that. last year, the last game of the year, had implications on every team, whether they were in the playoffs or what position they were going to finish up.
We're out here battling every night, and every game means a huge deal, but it's good because it'll work to our advantage come playoff time because we have that playoff intensity right now.
Standings are tight, so we pretty much, got to win. You could have 2 bad games and be right back down, in the cellar again. So, every game's important. I think we got 8 left, so it'll be nice if we could win 7 of the 8.
7 out of 8 games would be nice. The Snakes will need that confidence this weekend when the Huntsville Havoc and Twin City Cyclones come to town. Bethany Colbreth, WTVM Sports, Leader 9. Friday morning, the Columbus State cheer squads will load up the buses, pom-poms in hand, and head to Disney's Wide World of Sports to compete in UCA's Collegiate National Championships.
We're a subjective sport, and that we put it in the hands of a bunch of people. There's no 2 points for a basket, there's no touchdown. It's all a subjective sport, and that they can impress them enough to make it happen.
I think the way we're performing right now, I think we got a really good shot and everything's going pretty well.
CSU cheerleading is known nationwide as one of the top programs. The small co-ed squad has won 3 of the last 5 UCA championships, and the large co-ed has not finished below 3rd in 7 years.
Going in as one of the best programs in the country, they expect you to do well. The judges see you year to year to year, and they know what to look for.
The squad started preparing for nationals back in the summer when they attended UCA camp, and they've practiced nearly every day since then. Their hard work paid off when both squads were ranked 4th in the nation this winter. Now they're ready for the big weekend in Orlando.
Can't wait till it's over, but after it's over, I'm ready to celebrate.
Now the Cougars are looking to bring another national championship trophy back to the Lumpkin Center. How sweet would it be?
Unbelievable. It's a great representation of Columbus State University and where we're gone and what we've become.
Bethany Colbreth, WTVM Sports, Leader 9. It's a new day at Plainsman Park. A new season brings a new coach in John Pulowski, and he's brought a new enthusiasm to the Auburn Tiger dugout.
I'm real excited. We got a good squad. We have great team chemistry. We're very focused this year, and we're just already excited. New coaching staff and everything's a great atmosphere, and we're ready to get going.
Coach Pulowski knows that Auburn has had a less than stellar past few seasons, and in order for Auburn to do well this year on the diamond, they're going to have to be good at the little things.
We have to be a little different, in the sense that we might not have the most talented team in the conference, but talent doesn't always win out. We have to be very good at little things.
This year's Auburn squad has got a new coach, new outlook, and new goals. And one goal on the top of everyone's list is to bring Auburn back to the forefront of the SEC and to make it to the SEC tournament. And that's something that this team hasn't done in 5 years.
We're going to try hard and do everything we can to do that, to get there. I think that realistically is a first step for our program.
We definitely want to end that streak. That's first and foremost, and we just want to stop that tradition.
Last season, the Tigers finished at the bottom of the SEC and has an overall losing record over the past 3 years. But in this 2009 season, players and fans alike are looking for a turnaround.
I think this year is a great year for it to happen. I think there's no reason with all the players and the talent that we've got, all the work that we've put in, the coaching staff and the great job that they've done, there's no reason that Auburn fans can't expect Auburn to get right back to where they should be this year.
Auburn's road to redemption begins this weekend with the season opening 3-game series against Elon University. In Auburn, Bethany Colbreth, WTVM Sports, Leader 9.